about fell out of my chair on the supply-demand discussion, your opening remarks, Senator. As I distinctly recall everyone on this side of the aisle making the argument that you're killing supply and you're going to drive up prices and siege you. I distinctly remember that argument being made. And now we're worried about the supply, but the demand. You didn't address supply, you addressed demand. You said that future demand from AI is going to make it worse. But since Governor Pritzker became governor, Illinois has lost 6,000 megawatts of reliable 24-hour power. That's the equivalent of 3 nuclear power plants or enough power to power 1 million homes in this state. Gone under your guys' watch. And we wonder why our power bills are going up. Oh, wait a minute. CJA said, don't worry. Prices are going to go down. Oh, wait. And then we shut down more power plants to take even more supply off the grid. So let's test the theory of leadership under Democrats in the state of Illinois when it comes to people's power bills. Here's since Governor Pritzker became governor, ComEd, for those of you in Chicagoland, you've gone from 12.03 cents per kilowatt in 2020 up to 18.6 cents per kilowatt today, and that's before this bill passes. For those of us in Ameren zone, we've gone from 10.46 cents per kilowatt in 21 up to 23 cents per kilowatt under 2025. Under your guys' leadership, every time you say, oh, power bills are going to come down. We're doing this because we care about the little guy. We care about the consumer. It's going to be okay. We're doing this to get tough on those evil energy companies. Green's good, and we're going to lower your power bills. Well, you know what? Nobody believes you. Nobody believes you. Here's the other good one. It's not even about the price of power anymore. It's all the add-ons. All those fees that add on over and above just the cost of the raw product. I added up the fees on my bill. I had $42.06 in fees on $156.92 in power. That's 27%. Well, 26.8% really. Just in fees. And most of those fees are things like the Renewable Power Grid Transfer Program, the battery program, this program, clean that, green this. $42 in fees. 27% of my electric bill isn't even the cost of electricity, which you guys have already sent through the roof. It's all the other add-ons. And here we are, $8 billion in rate increases on the people of the state of Illinois. $8 billion. Who can afford to live here? So let's talk some more stuff. You got an Illinois Power Authority study, a study that I would point out was done before the bill that was just filed was even introduced. You have a study on a bill that didn't exist when the study was done. Why? Because the bill wasn't filed till Tuesday. Who believes you? Nobody. Nobody in reality. They do believe their power bill because they get it every month. They do know when it's done every month. But hey, let's look at a study from Europe. Germany, Spain, Denmark, and the UK. And this is what it costs for every 10% in renewables, on the grid, it adds about 4 cents to the per kilowatt cost. Okay, no big deal, 4 cents. Except that people consume a lot of kilowatts. So in a year, for every 10% renewables, you're up $400 or $500 on the average consumer. By the way, you got another 35% to go in Illinois. That's another $1,500 if the Europe study is in effect. And as my good friend Senator Bryant pointed out, the rates we got right now were the capped rates, and you're taking the caps off. Katie, bar the door. Here they come. Katie, bar the door. You want some more facts since we're dealing with facts? In 2019, electricity was 8.6 cents per kilowatt. In the summer of this year, it was 23. That's triple. Triple. Under the leadership of Governor Pritzker and the supermajority Democrats in this state who keep telling us, oh, we're here to help, little guy. We care. We care about you, little guy. We're going to make sure your power bills go down. Want another chart? Here's a good one. 2021 to 2025, you can see this nice little green line here. That's the rise and increase. Here's a great one. How do we compare to our neighbors? The average price in Illinois residential is 18.09 cents per kilowatt. In Kentucky, it's 13.4 cents per kilowatt. Indiana, we're higher than Indiana. We're higher than Iowa. We're higher than Missouri. We're right there. Well, we were right there with Wisconsin, but after this passes, it'll be a trifecta. You'll have the whole deal. We will be the highest energy costs in the entire Midwest. Here was the difference. Wisconsin was 18.57, we're 18.09. Not anymore. Congratulations, Governor Pritzker and supermajority Democrats. $8 billion rate increase on the people of Illinois. Tell us you care. Tell us you care. This is exactly why nobody believes anybody anymore.